after a hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now here's a look at Joe Madden's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Diego Cruz is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he does have a splitter. Not his primary pitch, but it is a pitch he will go to in situations where he is in trouble.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts him.
Jason Hayward will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Cook is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
Second spot tonight, shortstop
Addison Russell will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And you know these guys come into this game obviously feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that important win on the road in Game 1. And I think now the hope is to just push the envelope a little bit. Play pretty aggressive baseball, and you maybe get a chance to have that 2-0 lead before you even set foot in your own home park.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Wait. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting third.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 1-2. Here it comes. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. And it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough play regardless. Once he has a little bit of trouble with it, forget it. This should be an infield single all the way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Doug Schroeder comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Doug Schroeder.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2. Ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2. And another foul ball.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a
Count
fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
In now, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
You know, sometimes people talk about no-doubters when a guy hits one 20 rows into the seats. Well, that's a no-doubt double right there. No chance for any of these outfielders to get it. With their backs to the infield, they got to get back there, get the ball back into the infield just to save a double.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Push to the right side.
Find the ball.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So stepping in, number 28, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Shot weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Javier Baez makes his way to the plate.
Leading off
He'll
for the
get us
Cubs,
started here in the top of the
baseman,
second.
Javier Baez.
Hey, get ahead right here.
In there, strike one. And a pitch in third as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball.
Batting 7.
This is right by him.
Center fielder.
Absolutely no
Bill
contest.
Scott.
Into the box, Bill Scott. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Andrew Susak into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Jose Abreu strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Jose Abreu.
Hey, you pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The shortstop, Xander.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Baez has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, second baseman,
Nick Franklin gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand.
Got it.
Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Daniel Norris set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always
Daniel
a tough inning when your
Norris.
pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to
Now
make up your
batting,
mind just a little
right
more
fielder,
quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Russell.
Addison Russell stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. And now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Diego Cruz. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
All right, one time right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Scott moving in. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 32.
Doug Schroeder will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Any way you can. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Bryant. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat right now.
Now batting.
It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, Anthony.
And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Now you see the pitching coach out for a word. And this is for no other reason than to let the guy catch his breath out there. You know, maybe give him a little pep talk and plant a positive seed in his mind.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, we got no out.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally a go-to pitch for this guy. But it hasn't really shown that downward action like he usually has.
Now a swing and a fly ball. A quick out number 1.
Hold it.
Sliding into the box, Bill Scott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, one away.
That evens it up. 1-1.
Draw 2 right here. Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Dig, run it out.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alonso Luis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And 1 time right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins nothing. Andrew Susak heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 34, Andrew Susak.
All right, come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Daniel Norris is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
All right, here we go now.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Jason Hayward come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Come on, guys.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Come on, guys.
Addison Russell will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jose Abreu will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
First baseman.
Yeah, and you think
Jose
so many times in the
Abreu.
postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Get your pitch up. Thank you. Let's go.
Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throws in time, and that's out number one. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Xander Bogaerts stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Big dog, get your pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Come on, big guy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second
Nick
baseman.
Franklin stands in.
Nick
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Carter Capps will get the call
now
here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Carter Capps.
Addison Russell will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Addison Russell.
Nobody.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, we got no one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
They gotta hold him right here. Come on.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
We got one here.
He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Yeah, now here we go.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier
Baez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He'll come home with it. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. JT Realmuto will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Here it comes, 2-0. In there, 2-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brian Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Brian Sanchez.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Let's go, kid.
That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Come on, kid, get on board.
That's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count, 3-0.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far, because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Doug Schroeder will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Jacob Lindgren is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
65, Jacob Lindgren.
Bill Scott will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off.
The catcher,
This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Susak.
Hey, what away?
Andrew Susak will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
3-0 now.
Inside.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Nope,
and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball
Up
4.
next for the Cubs, pitcher.
Daniel Norris comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Throw into third.
He's in there.
And he is in there.
Well, this is maybe not how they planned it, but it's going to work out even better than sacrifice. They take the bunt off and let him swing with 2 strikes, and wouldn't you know it, he winds up coming through.
Jason Hayward digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Get out here.
Here's Addison Russell. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
falls behind 0-2. Pause, and the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Steve Cook will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here's the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Alonso.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Alonso Luis strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low for ball one.
Let's go.
Pitch to the plate is his slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Working away pretty much exclusively here so far.
And I don't think they're doing it to set up anything on the inside part of the plate. I doubt they're going to give him anything to pull.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jose Abreu will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing.
Just checking.
Hey,
From the stretch.
Let's go.
Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball one. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
In there, 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't operate that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A runner on first with two away.
Come on now, one time, let it fly.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. Sean Kelly will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
56, Sean Kelly.
Chris Bryant strides into the box now.
Leading off
Launched
for the
one
Cubs.
over the wall
Third
back in the
baseman,
opening frame.
Chris Bryant.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow, tough play.
Hey, we got one out here.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, here we go.
Ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Get ahead of him, my head.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Two down.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Full count, here it comes. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there.
Number 9.
All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Javier Baez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schroeder sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Xander Bogaerts will step in now.
Leading off
He's
for the
bounced
Marlins.
out and flown out in his
The
first 2
shortstop.
plate appearances.
Xander Bogaerts.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
All right, one more time, right here.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Bogaerts will head for second. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Nick Franklin will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
That's a ball.
2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, Big. Get the pitch. Let's go.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Ellington come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Number 49, Brian Ellington. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot. Number 30.
Striding in to start the ninth, Bill Scott, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
No outs here.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
And down in the count 0-2, you have to figure something like this is coming. He came with 2 straight fastballs to start the at-bat, and then they finish him off here with that big old bender.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
In now, Andrew Susac, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something else.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Luis is there. 2 down.
The batter, catcher.
Tomas Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Garcia.
Hey, now we got 2.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Joe Foss is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 0, Joe Foss.
Jose Garcia will stand in to start off the ninth here with
Leading
his
off
guys
the
in
bottom
danger
of the
of
ninth,
going
coming for the
down
Marlins.
2-0 if they
Catcher.
can't rally.
Jose Garcia.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Hey, let it fly. Let it
So
fly.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Stepping in now, Doug Schroeder. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air to left field. Schwarber waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve
Cook makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Let's go, right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Right here, one time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
Inside, let's go, right here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-0. Good night from Miami.
8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.